Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today in beautiful Thailand. Please come into a comfortable seated position. Let's begin by taking a deep, expansive inhalation, filling your lungs. As you exhale, feel yourself lift and lighten. On your next inhalation, imagine a golden light moving through you and attaching itself to any blockages or emotional pain weighing you down. And as you exhale, let it go. Repeat this, working with the natural rhythm of your in and exhale, filling and emptying your lungs each time. On your next inhalation, please bring your hands into prayer at the heart. Exhale as you drop your head down and bring your fingertips down either side of your body. Inhale as you rotate your head to the right and then down and across and up to the left. Keep this movement going and move to the rhythm of your breathing. On your next inhalation, bring your head back up to center, bringing your hands together and extend your arms up. Drop your elbows down into cactus arms. Inhale as you extend up and exhale as you move your elbows down to cactus. Repeating this movement 4 times in total. As you move into cactus, hold and then rotate the body to the left and then rotate the body to the right, moving from the core. Final time and then return back to center, bringing the palms of your hands down. Now begin to rotate your body round in a circle, moving in one direction. Now you can begin to rotate in the opposite direction. Final time and then back to center. Bringing your right hand down and extending up and over through the left side, taking a side body stretch and looking up if you can. Take a deep breath in here, really fill and open your lungs. As you exhale, begin to rotate, reaching forward, coming across to the other side. Again, taking an expansive inhalation. Exhale as you rotate yourself forward, coming back up to center. Transition, moving yourself onto your heels with a wide open knee. Bring your hands behind you, and as you inhale, extend forward through the hips and allow your head to fall backwards. Exhale, release, and move yourself into child's pose at the back of the mat. Let's enjoy a couple of rounds of deep breaths in our child's pose before we move into our flow. Releasing your weight into your hips. If it feels good for you, you can gently rock from side to side. On your next inhalation, let's move ourselves into a tabletop foundation and begin to roll through a couple of cat-cows. Inhaling as you drop your belly, look up, and exhaling as you lift through the spine and drop your head and neck. Lift your feet and curl your toes around as we prepare to lift ourselves up into a downward facing dog. Slowly bringing our heels down. Begin to walk out your dog, lifting one heel and then the other. On your next inhalation, lift your left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale as you step that left foot up between the hands and lift yourself into high lunge. Inhale as you drop that back heel and transition to warrior two. Pull back on an imaginary bow. The arrow can represent anything that you wish to let go of. Release that arrow and transition to reverse your warrior. Inhale deeply and engage your core. Exhale as you begin to bring yourself forward into that front leg and transition to half moon. Bringing your left hand down, extending your right leg back behind you and reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Engage your core and inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand down and transition to half split. Extending your right leg up back behind you. Drop that leg to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lengthen. And exhale as we move into crow pose. Open hands beneath your shoulder blades, bringing your knees into your armpits and then lifting one leg then the other. It's totally normal to take a topple, so just keep going until you get it. Practice makes perfect. From your crow, we're going to shoot back into plank and then move through our chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale as you push back to downward facing dog. Now let's continue to move through the same sequence. So inhale as you lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale as you step that foot up between your hands and lift yourself up to high lunge. dropping your back heel as you transition to Warrior Two. Pulling back on your bow, aiming your arrow. Inhale and exhale as you release, moving into Reverse Warrior. Moving your body weight into your front leg and transition to Half Moon. Bringing your left hand down and lifting that left leg up high into your half split. Now feet together, moving into Forward Fold. Inhale to halfway lengthen. And exhale as you bring your hands down and move to your crow pose, lifting one leg then the other and shooting back to high plank. Moving through our chaturanga, inhaling to Upward Facing Dog. And exhale as you push back into your Downward Facing Dog. Let's repeat the same sequence once more on each side. Inhale as you lift your left leg to Three-Legged Dog, and exhale as you bring that foot up between your hands and lift a high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, drop that back heel down, moving into Warrior Two and taking your bow and arrow through the arms. Inhale. And exhale, release, moving into Reverse Warrior. Inhale as you transition to Half Moon. Bring your right hand down and let's move into Half Split. Inhaling as you lift that leg up high. Exhale as you drop that leg down, feet side by side, Forward Fold. Inhale to halfway lengthen. And exhale as you move yourself back into your crow pose. Jump to high plank and move through your chaturanga, inhaling to Upward Facing Dog and exhaling to Downward Facing Dog. Inhale as you lift your right leg to Three-Legged Dog. Exhale as you step that foot up between the hands and lift your body up to High Lunge. Dropping that back heel and transitioning into your Warrior Two with that bow and arrow. Take aim, inhale, and exhale, release, moving into your Reverse Warrior. Move your body weight into your front heel and transition to Half Moon. Let's all take a deep breath in together, and as you exhale, drop that left hand down and move to Half Split. Now bring your feet side by side and let's move to Forward Fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, moving into your crow pose. Jump back to high plank and move through your chaturanga, inhaling to Upward Facing Dog. And exhale as you push back to your Downward Facing Dog. Lengthen and deepen your breath as you push out through your hands, releasing your body weight into your hips and heels. On your next inhalation, lift your left leg to three-legged dog. Moving forward, bring that left knee into the chest and bend your left leg on top of your right knee, allowing even more weight to come down into that right heel. Now bring that left foot up on the left side of your mat and let's move into a runner's lunge. We're going to transition from here into our lizard pose. Taking in a deep breath and slowly lowering your right knee. Allow your body weight to come into your hips and using your hands and arms for support. On your next inhalation, draw yourself backwards and allow your left heel to come down, putting a bend into that knee and moving into pigeon pose. Whenever you're ready, bring your forehead down and rest it on top of your hands. Close your eyes, lengthen your breath, and allow your body weight to just melt down through the pose and into the mat. On your next inhalation, bring your hands down beneath your shoulder blades, extend your arms and lift yourself back up, taking your back heel either on an arm extension or draw it as close to your torso as you can. Option here also to take a full mermaid bind if you wish, and it is within your practice. One final inhale, and as you exhale, release, slowly bringing your arms down and lowering that back foot. Bring your hands down to the mat, and we're going to return to high plank, and we're going to move through a chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, and exhale as you push back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Let's take the same sequence on the other side. So let's bring that bent right knee on top of the left straightened leg, moving into that left heel. Release, and let's transition to lizard pose, bringing that right foot down on the right outer side of your mat and moving into a deep runner's lunge. Beginning here, and slowly when you are ready, bringing that left knee down and allowing your body weight to come into your hips. Don't forget to maintain a deep, slow and steady breath, filling and emptying your lungs with every in and exhalation. When you're ready, let's pull back and transition the legs into pigeon pose. Inhale on your arm extension and exhale as you come forward into your full pigeon pose, resting your forehead on your hands. On your next inhalation, bring those hands beneath your shoulders, extend through the arms, and take your back heel. Whatever you did on the first round through the other side, repeat now on this side. Now let's release. Bring those hands down and come to high plank. Inhale. Exhale, coming down, moving through your chaturanga. But this time, as you push back to your downward facing dog, keep your toes around so that you stretch the front of your feet. Inhale as you roll out through the spine, coming into an upward facing dog. And exhale, pushing yourself into puppy pose. So extend your arms out in front of you, hips above knees and chest to the ground, chin to the ground to look forward, or bring your forehead to the ground for an easier stretch. Now coming out of puppy pose, press your way into those hands, roll out, and let's push back, coming into a child's pose, stepping the hands towards you and moving down and into those hips, forehead to the ground. Close your eyes. I'm going to give you a couple of variations to play around with. You can either have your hands in prayer behind your back, bring your hands down either side by your feet, or if you prefer, you can keep them extended out in front of you for a more traditional child's pose. Either way, close your eyes here, relax, lengthen and deepen your breath. And that concludes today's class. Thank you so much for joining me. It is such an honor that you choose to practice with me. Check back in the next couple of days for the next class. Wishing you a beautiful day. Namaste.